This morning I drove past West End shopping centre in Nelspruit and I saw a bit of a commotion and I could clearly see there was someone lying underneath a blanket. On my way back I stopped and my fears were confirmed. It was actually the street person that succumbed during the night. And I asked myself, what if he died because he was hungry and I drove past him every day?
Well, number one, it is sad because in the past 7 days we've lost four people on the street. This specific person this morning did have a chance. He was actually staying on Damascus. Might be internal failure or a heart attack. That most probably would be that because he was drinking a lot. I had to move him from intersections a number of times and it saddens me. So there is help out there. The Sankas and all of those organizations want to help people because mostly it is connected to some form of dependency. People don't always want to let go of that for some reason, or they slip back, which is really, really sad. This specific gentleman, really a hard worker, but he ended up being alone there. They were two. They were sleeping there on the rock under the tree. Still yesterday I drove past him and he greeted me. So there's a lot of help. They must take hold of the help. We do not have a house of safety for the person that don't want to change their ways. And we're actually trying to acquire space at the old Nelspruit station to convert one of those old platforms, the Oparona, into an overnight shelter. I've got my ideas how we can do that, get the security, get the community, and everybody involved. So if there's a person on the street, we can take the person there, the person can have a cold shower, can have something to eat, but be safe. And then we engage different programs. We engage the Department of Social Welfare, because I key to that. We engage NICRO, we engage Sanka, we engage Lifeline, we engage Childline, because all of them has a role to play. Unfortunately, I think we need to touch on that as well, is that our general public drives around with a guilty conscience.
My worst fear is maybe I didn't give him something and he died of hunger.
No, in Nelspruit that's impossible. You cannot die of hunger in Nelspruit. Even people swearing at the motorists will get something to eat. The problem is we sustain them. Us as a city sustain them on the streets. I see all colors of notes going out the windows and it frustrates the heck out of me because that's wrong. We keep them there. There's two young boys, I can mention them, at the intersection by Rob Ferreira and the R40 by crossing. They come from Barberton, two brothers. They travel with the bus every day and they zula. They ask for money the whole day. And then 5 o'clock, you can't keep them after 5 o'clock. They need to get the bus back to Barberton. So are we offering the right service from the public point of view? I think we're doing totally wrong. So find an organization that speaks to you as a person and support the organization and say, listen here buddy, I really want to give you something. I can't. I'm going to support the organization. I'm going to route it through there. I've got a young man that was there by one of the other shopping centers. I looked at the guy for about 3 weeks and I said, okay, today I'm going to offer him a job with something else. Open the window, have a discussion with him. Ja, ek wil werk. I said, okay, so we're going to work. I'm going to give you, the organization will pay you 150 Rand a day and you'll get one decent meal because that's part of our program. And he looked at me and he said to me, I won't use the words, but the ends with mall. I make more on the street. And that shows you how much money, physically, cash. I'm not talking about the hamburgers and chips and KFC that I get. I'm talking about physical money. And go and look where they're going to spend this money. It's a bottle store and unfortunately on Lotto. We need the citizens to change their way of helping them and just be straightforward saying, listen here, sorry, I'm not going to give you, because even food, people think it's great, so I stop with a blikkie vis and a witbrood and blikkie biabone and wat ook al. They go and sell that to get what they want in terms of drugs or alcohol or whatever they need, and it saddens me.
Very sad. Teacher, thank you and bless you for what you're doing. Thank you.
Always, thank you very much.